Here are the cards I keep in my wallet. The wallet I use is still the Shinola Wallet. In my opinion, it's still the best for a slim 6-card wallet. 2 slots in the front, 2 in the back, and then 2 in the middle here. First card I have in this wallet is the American Express Gold card. I actually canceled this card not too long ago. I used to be an authorized user on my wife's account, but recently I found a welcome bonus that offered me 90,000 points after $4,000 in spend, plus 20% back up to $250 in dining, so I had to get this card. I'll leave the referral link I used in the description. It's good until June 8th. For this quarter, I've been putting everything that wasn't a category spend on this card to make sure I can reach the welcome bonus. I just don't want to take any chances, along with all my grocery and dining spend, which both earns me 4 points per dollar. And for the $10 dining credit, I've been using it at Shake Shack, Grubhub, or Seamless. For the $10 Uber credit, I've been using it on Uber or Uber Eats, depending on what I need that month. The next card I have in my wallet is still the Chase Sapphire Reserve. If places don't take American Express, I'll use this card because it's a Visa, and most places that accept credit cards will accept Visa. So it's not bad to have a backup card, even though it earns 1 less point at 3% compared to Amex's goal of 4%. Also, since indoor dining and traveling is coming back, I've been heavily using this card for Lyft. Because of Chase's partnership with Lyft they just extended, I earn 10 times points per dollar. And in general, just any type of travel other than airplane tickets, which I use my Amex Platinum for, which gets me 5 times points, I put on my Chase Sapphire Reserve. Because the travel category is really broad. Like I put parking, metros, even hotels because I get 3 points per dollar. I haven't been able to use Talk this quarter because there hasn't been anywhere I really wanted to go or get. And for Mother's Day, it's May 8th, don't forget. And for my brother's graduation, there was nowhere in the Talk network in Cleveland I really wanted to go to. Then in the back here, I had the Chase Freedom Unlimited. If I wasn't working on the welcome bonus for the Amex Gold, I would be putting everything on this card. But as soon as I reach the welcome bonus, then I'll put everything on this card. Unless places don't take American Express, then I'll put on this card. Because with this card, I'll get 1.5% back per dollar. Also for drugstores like Walgreens or CVS, I'll put on this card because it'll earn me 3% back. And because this card also earns the same as the Chase Sapphire Reserve in the dining category, I interchange the card I use if places don't take American Express. It's basically my catch-all backup card. I still carry the Capital One Savor One card. I reached the welcome bonus for this card, so I don't need to use it too much. But because of all the traveling coming back in my trip to Cleveland, the 3% entertainment category has been pretty useful. I've booked Broadway tickets in July using this card. I've tried booking Broadway tickets on Vivid, which earns 8% back, but I found out booking it directly on Broadway was way cheaper. And for my Cleveland trip, I assume my family might want to do something while I'm there. Plus in DC, there have been so many events like the Sakura Cherry Blossom Festival and food festivals, and events I didn't know about and I just happened to walk past. That's why I keep this card on me. Never know when there's an event I didn't know about and want to go to. Also, sometimes when I go to places, especially in the DC area, Capital One gives special discounts for Capital One card holders, like grabbing a Pete's Coffee at Capital One cafes. Also, as a card holder here, you get dedicated access to events and entrances to sporting events. So it's not a bad card to keep on hand. Then of course, I still have my driver's license on me because Apple has yet to release the virtual license to Virginia yet, but they have released the feature in Arizona, so that's a start. Hopefully soon it'll be available to all 50 states. The last and arguably my most useful card I have in my wallet is the Charles Schwab debit card. Since I don't carry cash on me and because there's no ATM fees with this card, I can get my money at any amount I want from any ATM I want in the world, and any fees I do get charged will be reimbursed at the end of the month. This has been a lifesaver at farmers markets. Many of the vendors don't take cards, but I really want what they're selling, so I just make a quick trip to the closest ATM, take out the money, and I don't pay any fees for not using a Schwab ATM, if they even have any. Schwab isn't the main bank I use because their app is not user friendly. I usually keep about $100 in my Schwab account. Even though I didn't keep this card on me this quarter, I've been using the Chase Freedom Flex because of the 5% quarter 2 category, which is for Amazon and streaming services like my YouTube Premium and Netflix. I just don't need to keep this card on me because I'm carrying the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which overlaps the Chase Freedom Flex's other categories. So the only difference between the two is the 5% rotating category. And for this quarter, I don't need to keep the Flex physically on me. And yeah, those were the cards I have in my wallet this quarter. Subscribe for more credit card and financial videos, and I'll see you later.